Hey everybody, I barely had time to do a video this week. Today's Friday, August 28th. Normally I try to get my videos done a few days in advance, so I've got a little bit of breathing room between videos. This week was super busy. I had, I think, 30 clutches of babies that hatched and shed that I had to put away. So I'm really filling up fast here. I'm actually probably at 90% capacity right now. I've got probably 150 snakes that are sitting here waiting to get shipped out. So hopefully I'll have enough space for the next batch of babies that are hatching and shedding right now. But it's getting really busy and really exciting at this time of year. So I'm going to show you a few of my favorite things that I hatched out and that shed this week. Don't think any of these have made it onto a video so far this year, but because these just hatched maybe 2 weeks ago, just shed over the past week. So anyway, let's take a look and see what we got. Okay, first ones, these are some of my holdbacks for this week. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen these already. That's just an albino pie. That's actually an albino pie that's a possible toffino. I brought a albino pinstripe pie to a toffino het pie. So I have a feeling this one's just gonna be an albino because the whites in there are pretty bright white. But if they start to turn a little lavender over the next week or two, then we'll know that that's a toffino. And I had several more of them hatched too, so hopefully I'll get at least one toffino. This one right here is an albino, or sorry, an albino. Yeah, that's an albino. I really know what I'm talking about. That is an inchi black pastel pied. Really nice, rich colors. The nice thing about this combination is that black pastel typically gives you a very high white pied. Sometimes it will only the head being dark, the rest of it being white. Inchi typically gives you very low white pied. So this is like a nice mix to get a good mid-white pied. I actually had, I think, a total of either 3 or 4 of these hatch in that clutch, and they're all nice and mid-white. Okay, and this one, this is a lavender albino butter. And I'm going to actually show you something. These don't really get a whole lot of lavender in them, but they're really nice looking. This is actually only the second clutch of these that I produced. I think there were 3 of these in the clutch. This is the only one that I'm going to hold on to. This one's a female. Oh no, actually this one's a male. But this is actually only the second time I've ever produced this clutch. Okay, the next couple of lavenders that I'm going to show you, you might be seeing some deja vu from an earlier video from the summer. That is a lavender inchi leopard, female, and this is a lavender inchi leopard spider, male. So this is only the second clutch of these that I've ever produced, and the first clutch that I had, which was just a couple of months ago, I think that was in June, were the exact same morphs in the same sex ratio. Just amazing that that can happen. You know, all the different genetic possibilities from that clutch. And so now I've got 2 of these and 2 of these, same sexes. And I was actually hoping, if I was gonna get one of each of these again, I was hoping that the sexes were gonna be reversed and I would get a male of these. So I like this one a lot. I like spider in some combos. But I didn't want both of the males to have spider in them. I kind of wanted one to look like this, one of my males. So I'll be trying it again next year. I think I might even have another clutch incubating, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, I really like that, this combination. Okay, let's get back to some other ones. Okay. Wouldn't have one of my videos without some clown stuff in it. Here is a really nice black pastel that I think is a calico, and it may be a yellow belly as well. Clown, of course. Got a much busier pattern on the sides. The breeding to produce this was, it was, oh boy, now I'm on the spot. I can't think of it. I think it was a pastel banana, yellow belly clown. Oh, what was it? Sorry, I'm completely spacing out on this. I can't think of what actually produced it. Oh, I know, it was a black pewter clown bred to a calico yellow belly het clown. There we go. And then this is the other one that I'm holding back from that clutch. This is a pewter clown that I believe is, well, it's either a yellow belly or a calico, or possibly both. I'm actually leaning towards both. Calico and yellow belly, in some cases, kind of do a similar thing in clowns. Usually you can really tell when you get both of them together, especially if you add pastel into it. I've had a couple of just outstanding pastel calico yellow belly clowns hatch over the past, over the past year or so. But anyway, these two are going to go into my breeding collection. Okay, I'm going to put these guys away, and I've got some other pretty cool ones to show you here. This one right here is a pewter pied. So black pastel, pastel pied. I actually hatched two of those this year, one male and one female. This is a female, and I'm going to hang on to her. The male should be on my website at some point in the not too distant future, if he's not sold before then. Okay, then another one. I'm going to be kind of all over the place with these morphs now. This is a leopard genetic stripe. Really like this. I'm trying to get other genes into it. I just had a clutch from a pastel leopard het genetic stripe male bred to a fire genetic stripe female, and I got one pastel leopard het genetic stripe in the clutch, and like a regular pastel, a regular genetic stripe, and I think a regular fire or something. It wasn't a very good clutch. I mean, sometimes I hit bad odds too, just like everybody else. Okay. So the next one I'm going to show. Here's another. I showed this already. Not this one, I don't think, but this morph. This is a pastel lesser Cryptic or krypton. This one came from krypton to krypton breeding, so it could be a Cryptic or it's a krypton. But anyway, look at the influence that has with those colors and that pattern. Just wild. I'm telling you, you really want to get in on this Cryptic and krypton stuff. It's confusing, I understand that, but it is so cool. You just plug the right genes in there and you get stuff like that. I mean, two very common genes added into Cryptic, and you get something that looks completely different and 100 times better than just a regular pastel lesser. Okay. These are still all my holdbacks, by the way, for this week. Here's another albino pied and an albino pinstripe pied. And this albino pied is also a possible Toffino. I love the way the albino pinstripe pieds, you don't get any of the white pattern in the yellow, and the yellows are really deep. I could just imagine getting like Orange Dream and Yellow Belly into that and just making a bright orange and white snake that stays that way. All right, got one more snake to show you. And again, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you would have seen this already. Okay, this clutch was from a pinstripe yellow belly clown bred to a Spotnose het clown. Actually, I've got several snakes to show you in here yet. So pinstripes. Spotnose. This one, I think, is a yellow belly. Pinstripe. Okay, then there's this guy right here. Girl right here. Look at that. That is just a Spotnose yellow belly clown. So yeah, I think getting Spotnose in as many clown combos as you can and yellow belly in as many as you can is pretty important, because that is just an awesome snake. And it's part weight of the Pompeii, or producing something like that anyway. I've got a lot of different plans. This one's obviously going to be a holdback, no surprise there. But I've got a lot of different plans to get other genes into this as well. You know, I want to try a bunch of different type of projects with this type of snake, because you just never know how another gene, you know, you throw a different gene in there and it's going to completely change things. So this is the first of these that I've ever produced. And yeah, I'm going to keep her. Hopefully, I've got one more clutch incubating with Spotnose and clown in it. So hopefully I'll get some cool stuff out of that too. I think that one was pastel, yellow belly, banana clown to a Spotnose hat clown. So there should be some pretty cool stuff in there too. Okay, so that's all I got for you today. I'm gonna get this up online so you guys can watch this right away, and then I gotta get to work. I got some emails to answer and I got plenty of snakes to water and clean yet today. So, and it's Friday, I don't wanna work too late. I wanna go out and have some fun or do something not working. So anyway, I'll see you guys soon. And before I forget, make sure to like and subscribe, please. And also make sure to visit my website, royalconstructordesigns.com. Check out all the stuff I have available. Not too many individual pictures of the 2020s out on there yet. I promise I'm trying to work. I am working on it, but I just haven't really had the time because I'm just trying to get all these set up and get them all fed and watered and get them all ready to sell. So they're coming. Probably going to be more into September and October. I should be getting a lot of snakes up. So stay tuned for that. And I've got a complete price list on my website. You can always check that out to see what all the new things are that I'm putting up on there. And so anyway, I'll be back again in just a few days. I don't know if I'm going to have another video ready for Monday like I've been trying to do, but I promise you at least one video coming up next week, hopefully two. So until then, I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy your snakes and stay safe. I'll talk to you later.